Yo, Nakama around the world. Thank you for joining us again at Conquer Saki Corner. It's your boy Rooks.
You're sapping them.
It's your boy Serge, and Vim's tearing it up in Miami. And we're here to bring you our latest review of My Hero Academia, Chapter 239, Succession. Brap.
No doubt. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like. But let's get into this. I was not expecting.
I've got a new favourite character, man. Bakugo, I'm sorry. What an appropriate title, man.
It's like he came across as godlike in this chapter.
Kami-san. Bro, yeah. I'm not even calling him Shigaraki anymore. His name is Kami-san. And make sure you say san and not kon. You put some respect on his name, man. Like, I was totally blown away by this chapter. Kohai threw me off. Salute to you. Probably the best chapter in MHA for me that I've seen in the whole year. 100%.
Who was expecting any? I was not expecting any of that to happen. I mean, he turned the tables completely. He had his opponent kneeling to him.
Bruv, I never thought that would happen. You had ReDestro, footless. Bruv, my man didn't even take off his socks. He took off his feet, yeah. He ruptured, destroyed, demolished. The word he decayed everything. He took down a whole city in one move. Has he always been this powerful? Has this been his latent sleeping ability?
And that makes you question, like, how far did or was All For One seeing into this, and how far is the Doctor? If he is the Doctor, how far is he seeing into this? What is his position in this?
I mean, that's the benefit of hindsight. For me, it's just like, I love this. I love MHA, and I love the way they've kind of developed the characters. You have kids and stuff like that. We had a great fight at the beginning of season 3 in the anime, just to reference what I'm talking about, where All For One fought All Might with One For All, and you kind of saw the two top levels. Do you understand? And then for most of the story, at that point, you eliminated both of them, and there was a big void to kind of fill in terms of who the biggest villain is. And we've known from the beginning, because the way it's been set up is Shigaraki's the biggest villain, and he's been moving so sly. But when I look back, so obviously it ain't something I predicted, I knew he would end up being strong, but I really did not like now we understand why All For One chose him, what the capacity of his latent ability was, if he unlocked his emotional side and took joy from killing, filled himself with hatred, as he said in this chapter. When you just look into the detail of that chapter, first of all, the panel where they just kind of drew him with his white hair and his eyes, he just looked, like I said, he looked like Tensei Zangetsu white mode on crack. Yeah, no doubt. Possessed by the devil, man.
I mean, as our last title in our last chapter review, it was the Dark Angel, and that's the image you get of it.
He's the Dark Angel Kami-san. Like, literally, he's my favourite character. Threw me off. I really thought that Gigantomachia was coming to turn the tide. Instead, Gigantomachia came to bear witness to God. Pardon the blasphemy if you're religious.
His Kami.
Bruv, you look at the faces. ReDestro bowed and gave the Liberation Army to him. ReDestro is destroyed. When you saw ReDestro come out of the suit and he was left to nothing, so he wasn't even in stress mode. And you know what? I don't even want to let this go over anyone's head. ReDestro is mega powerful. He'll probably beat up most of the heroes. I really, really want to stress that. His ability is super powerful. He was reduced to bowing down and handing over the Destro,
the
Liberation Army division to someone who's worthy of it. And I knew the most gangster thing he goes, so you guys got money at the end.
Then the first thing he's thinking of was sushi.
Yeah, man.
That's what it looked like anyway.
I just want to reference some of it. I want to go to because there was great dialogue in the background. The way they were kind of talking about it was just and do not fear. Think about it. This way, people's lives, hard work and progress are all in your hands. Will you grasp and destroy them, or simply toy with them as you please? The decision is yours. Once you've accumulated both hatred and joy, you will truly be free, man. And this is the moment where he did it. Absolutely crazy, man.
So the speech that came up before, I think I was a bit puzzled on that. Who was that to? Was that to?
I think
was that ReDestro?
The part I just read, I think that was All For One's words to Shigaraki, And then towards the end, we have the bit where I think he's talking like in terms of what he saw. You know, you got him there defeated. Feet off. Any more fighting would cause meaningless casualties. All of our soldiers were devout believers in in Destro's dying wish. They were all brought up with the resolve to die for our cause. The free use of superpowers, liberation over suppression. Oh, great Destro, if the model leader of our liberation should be the personification of freedom, then this young man, who was able to casually shrug off the weight of our history and destiny, is surely, like, now that I've witnessed it, it is as you say, I picked a fight with you and lost. If you mean to kill me, then get it over with. I too will sacrifice myself for Destro's wish. And the whole time, I love the detail on how they Gigantomachia is. He was not needed.
He came to witness.
He's crying. Look at that. Look at that panel, man. Guys,
if you can
you see that? Look at. Apologies, man. He's got a tear down his face, and he's called him successor. So he's accepted him, man.
He saw a bit of what it looked like is he saw a bit of All for One in Shigaraki at that point and moment.
That panel where he's just looking upon the guy's bowing to him like Kami-san, bruv. The superpower liberation army is yours to command. Mad.
And the thing is though, ReDestro he's pretty much given the armor to him, but do you think Shigaraki will take it? I mean,
I think, you know what I've noticed is anyone that's kind of willing to join his cause, they become family to him. So I think there's definitely a place for the Liberation Army under the League of Villains. And the fact of the matter is, it's true. They picked a fight with the League of Villains. They lured the League of Villains to try. It was almost like this whole arc was them, you know, it was like a clash between ideals.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they lured them out and the greater ideal won.
Because you know what? There was a time, excuse me, there was a time when ReDestro said to Shigaraki, I can't remember it exactly word for word, but he said, do you believe that your ideals outweigh ours? And do you remember that? He dropped everything to him and said, this and this. I'm sorry, I can't remember what exactly it was, but he dropped bars, and that won MVP that week for me for Matsubashi ReDestro. I said he was my guy, my MVP of that week. But,
bruv,
you know.
Alright, before we MVP of the year is Kami-san Dark Angel. That's right, I'm not calling him Shigaraki. He's the MVP of the year. What he's done is amazing. And now a lot of things are falling into place. Now it's making sense why the writer has stretched out what the potential power is for One for All in terms of having all the existing abilities from the predecessors.
Yeah.
Because he's going to need it, man.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Right, he's going to need it because you know what? Shigaraki, we salute you, man. League of Villains all the way, man. Bro, you won me over. Nah, I'm joking. I still love my Bakugo. I still love our heroes, but it's crazy,
You know, we've got our two different universes when you think about it, because this arc, which was entitled My Villain Academia, is like a whole different universe.
Man, listen, the last few panels are just phenomenal, man. Hard work and dedication. Go broke. Like, the thing is, you know what the thing is? Shigaraki was willing to die for it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you look at all his fighting, he went into the belly of the beast. We were all watching it, reading it, saying to ourselves, man, he's on a suicide mission. He wants to fight himself. Man, he's worthy. We salute you, Kami-san.
One thing I do want to point out, though, is with ReDestro, we did get another side to see what they were genuinely, with a bit of, you know, hidden maneuvers, they were genuinely for the people. When you see what he said, he wanted to avoid unnecessary casualties. He could have sacrificed them as pawns.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he said, you know what? I'm not willing to do that. You know, I'll bow to the new king that's arrived, you know? So that gave us another side of what the Liberation Army is actually about.
Yeah,
well,
I guess.
Detnorat's about for the Liberation Army.
Well, at the end of the day, the people are now in better hands.
Yeah, let's see. If he takes them on, then let's see how it plays out.
I think he'll take on one. But what do you guys think? Please let us know in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Leave a like on the video. We always appreciate it. But
from Konkozaki Corner, it's a
peace out.